All right, so the master control part of your brain is the front right up here, called the orbital prefrontal cortex. All the roads of your brain lead there. Now, it's not necessarily like a grocery store. That's your hypothalamus. And it's not necessarily a specific house or a specific place. What it is, it's where all of the neurons get together and connect. And when all the neurons get together and connect, that produces your understanding of the world. So, the left side controls time and place and space. The right side controls meaning and purpose and direction. So when you are activating the left side, you are looking at all the specific details. My friend Justin lived up in that street up there. His mom, Peggy, was our youth group leader. I don't remember his dad's name, but I don't remember his brother's name either. Yeah. But the fact that I remember that and it activates all of this, that's my left hemisphere. Now, I got in trouble playing there once, throwing rocks off a rock wall down a cliff, because we were throwing rocks off a cliff and it was cool. But we had to go fix it. We had to go collect all the rocks we threw and put them back on the fence. And that emotion is the right side. So you get this general feeling on the right side, and the left side, you get the specific details. So the prefrontal cortex has two basic systems: an activation system, which is your left side, and an inhibition system, which is your right side. When you start becoming anxious and nervous, it activates that right side, and you stop paying attention to details and you start paying attention to the big picture. When you activate the other side, you pay attention to all the details and you don't pay attention to the big picture. Now, if I were wearing, well, I'm wearing pants, I'm wearing shorts though. If I was wearing better pants, I would venture off into this meadow coming up here, which I will show you in a sec, because there's a really cool hike at the end of this meadow where you can get to a waterfall. And it's super neat. I'll turn this around here in a second so you can see it. So there's a nice swamp back there. And if you go to the edge of the pine trees all the way to the left, there is a really cool creek. And the creek runs up into what's called, well, I'm sorry, I apologize in advance, called Bear Ass Falls, because it's like a big butt crack, and the water flows through the butt crack. Sorry, I didn't name it. But as kids, we used to go out there and try to go swimming. The water was always insanely cold, and the million kajillion mosquitoes were there. And so it seemed like a really fun thing to do till you got there and you took off your shirt and you got destroyed by mosquitoes. So then we abandoned ship. All right, norepinephrine just called. Let's see. There is a really cool old, if I can get up in here, no, too many weeds. But there's a really cool path this way that goes to a place called Sucker Hollow, which is another creek that runs down from the other direction. But I don't have proper attire to be hiking. There's a lot of ticks in Vermont. And because there's a lot of ticks in Vermont, there is also Lyme disease. And I really don't want to get ticked off, and because that's really dangerous nowadays. But this is unbelievably pretty. So I will do some more braining. I'm going to talk about more parts, but I just want to recap. The amygdala, it's right on the side over here. That's a part that tells you like why I'm not just whomping through the grass like I would have 10 years ago, is because Lyme disease and ticks are no joke. And if you just go whomping through grass like this, you're going to get covered in ticks. And as much fun as whomping through the grass would be, I'm not going to do it. Part 2, you have this prefrontal cortex, the right side and the left side. The right side controls your emotion and mostly negative energy, and it tells you don't, because bad things. The left hemisphere controls the details and the times and the place. And that's called behavioral activation system, and it tells you what to do. Serotonin is used in the prefrontal cortex to manage all of those roads, all those electrical signals getting to there in order for you to process the information. All right. I still want to go take some more pictures of that tractor. It was super cool. I'll draw some stuff for you later.